pregnant girls in my high school that eventually it just became the mascot. You didn't know if someone was pregnant and just had a lot of school spirit. Made it super easy to get on the cheer squad. You just walked in like, I can touch my toes. They're like, you're captain, bitch. Get up there, we love that for you.
With my ex, though, I went on a date last week and this guy was like, hey, I like you. Do you want to come over to watch Netflix and chill? I was like, I don't do Netflix and chill dates. I know what American men want. But if you have Amazon Prime, I'm up for casual sex. I did this joke the other day at a show, and after the show, this guy came to me and he was like, hey, I have Amazon Prime. I was like, this is a very old joke. I'm on Disney Plus now.
My worst nightmare is being asked to go on a double date. Okay, like I have a friend that asks me to go on double dates with her all the time. And I was wondering, I was like, which one, is she trying to fuck me or my boyfriend? Like, which one of us is she trying to fuck? And then I realized that it was just that she didn't want to hang out with her husband, which was weird because we didn't want to hang out with him either. Brian is boring.
Hi, I'm Marcus, and I'm the idiot on the comedy circuit. I've asked a group of comedians some questions on how to start and succeed in the world of stand-up comedy. Subscribe to this channel to see what their answers were, as well as to chart my progress on stage, be it crushing or crashing. More likely the latter than the former. You can also follow my progress on social media. I am ION Comedy on Twitter and ION Comedy Circuit on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Here is today's video.
It's so much fun. Performing in Nashville is so much fun. It's so funny because I started in Chicago, and when I said I was moving to Nashville, people were like, what? Like, are they gonna get your jokes? There's so many cowboy boots down there. But it's honestly, Nashville is the most like, it's a pretty liberal city. It does have like some conservative pockets, but I feel like everybody is so open and ready to have a good time that it's my favorite place. One of my favorite places to perform comedy for sure.
Every room is different. Because performing in Nashville, you could be doing a don't tell show, which those are so cool. They're in really cool spaces, and the audiences that come there, they sometimes they have no idea what they're in for. Sometimes they know, and so they're stoked. Performing in Nashville is it's just all different because sometimes you're performing in a music venue, and you could have 5 people in the audience. Or sometimes you're in a brewery and you can have 20 people in the audience, but then you also have a lot of loud noise that's happening. You could be performing at a club where the audience is beautiful, great, ready to laugh. It is never the same. I guess that's the best way I could put it. No venue is going to be the same in Nashville. So you're getting reps. It could be an all black room, and that is awesome as well. And so it's like you just have no idea where you're going to be performing. Sometimes it's in a restaurant, and that's not even for like a don't tell show. That's just like regular shows. So you're dealing with sound. You're dealing with the parameters of the room, where people are set up, and so I think it's a great place to learn about doing comedy in different rooms.
I have traveled a lot, I would say. So I feel like other audiences are easier than Nashville audience. I think Nashville is a really difficult crowd. They have the people from South, and it's a lot of bar shows here. There's just one comedy club that's bigger, and then there's another one that's a small comedy club. But it's a lot of bar shows, and bars, it could be anybody. And people from South who are drunk, like, it's hard to make them laugh. But I'm very happy that I started here because my bar was so high that it took me a long time to make sure my craft was good. And then when I went out, I was like, oh my God, why am I crushing? Because I've already done a harder crowd. So these people from LA they're so loosened up. They're like, we're here to laugh, because there's so much comedy going on that they're open to it. In Nashville, comedy is coming up. It's still not there. People still, I mean, it's a music city, it's country music. So comedy is still like, you have to be like, hey, stop eating. Listen to me. This joke, please do. Like, you know, so I have to get attention of people here is kind of harder. So, but it has been great as a, yeah, like it has, I'm the only Indian comedian in Nashville, so I wish there were more. It would be fun to, you know, it would be fun to go out and have a similar kind of life experience. I don't know, it's different. It is what it is, you know. You relate to other people because you're from a similar culture, I guess.
Yeah, so there's gonna be 3 mics that I'm gonna recommend. First is on Monday nights. It's called Roast the Host. It is at Third Coast Comedy Club. It's at 10 o'clock. Sign-ups are at 9:30. Great room. That one has an audience. That one is like, a lot of times it's not just comics. The second one is Tuesday night, and that is the East Room. And that's one of the longest running mics in Nashville. And sometimes you'll get an audience. So a lot of comics on this that are on this mic, and it's a random pull. All of these are random pulls. So you don't necessarily know if you're going to get up, but you should tell them, hey, I'm from out of town. You know, that will help you hopefully get on the mic. So the East Room is great. And the only other one right now that I would recommend is Cafe Coco, and that's on Friday nights. CJ Walton is an amazing comic, and she actually just started a mic. I have not been to her mic yet, and it I think maybe last night was the first night of the mic. And it's on Monday nights. And so that's a great mic to go to. I haven't been to it yet. Well, I say it's great, but she's great, so I'm assuming. Jay McNutt is somebody that you would want to contact because he runs a great show. And his shows are in different spaces. But he's one that mainly runs I would say, yeah, I'd say he mainly runs, like, I don't know what the right way to say that is. Now I feel weird.
Not a problem. It's fine.
I think he mainly books. He does book some white people on the shows, but like it would be like the token white person. I mean, I also book a show that it has a very diverse lineup. So you can also contact me when you're here. I run a show at Third Coast, and but yeah, those are people that you want to contact.
The Bowery Vault, run by Courtney Warner and MK Gannon. That is a great mic. I believe that's on Wednesdays, the Bowery Vault. And then hit up Dewey Comedy. That's DEWEY comedy.com. Submit your tape to her. She runs a lot of shows in the local scene and is great about putting out-of-towners up. Also, send me your clip because I run some shows and I would love to get you up. I really think these people, the people of Nashville, are down for new perspectives and just want to laugh, you know, so just be yourself. One thing I would say is that some people come to Nashville and they make jokes like, I mean, some of them work, but sometimes they're like, oh, you guys are stupid and racist, you know, and it's like, if it's a funny joke, they're like, okay, yeah, we get it. You know, we're the South. But sometimes it can come across as like, oh, you're just like stereotyping this place. And they kind of like back up a little because they're like, no, we're cool, you know? So I think just be yourself, you know, but also just be aware of like stereotyping an audience.
And that was today's video. Don't forget to click subscribe and hit the notification bell to be prompted when a new video comes out. And don't forget to follow me on social media, ION Comedy on Twitter and ION Comedy Circuit on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Okay, bye-bye.